Welcome to the Brews Brothers, Full Grain Brewing. I was invited to my brother's house and thought I would document this. You know, he's got a Z3 that he's trying to make into a electric car. It looks like it's going well, but I think he's going to take a break today while we work on his full grain brewing system. Battery packs are almost in there. This is the biohazard yeast manufacturing facility. Here's his brew sculpture. He's been working on this some time. It's been usable over the years, but now he's got 3 full burners going. Well, I don't know if they're going all at the same time, but this one is heating the kettle on the top. Yeah, he's practicing his welding. Nice display. Each of the temperatures is positioned like the kettles are, so if you watch this video. So here he's heating up some water, and the top one, and then the bottom one I think is called the hot liquor tank, and it's also got a burner going. Nice sight glass on the side there. The copper coils are for heat transfer cooling. I like the stainless steel, all these valves and all the fittings and everything. Yeah, we're approaching 147 and 155. This process took 8 hours, and so I've tried to condense it down to just a few minutes of video. Alright, we're about 160 on the top, 170 on the hot liquor tank. That's just a little bit of water that's in there. Alright, this is all the grain we're putting into the hot water there. I think this beer was called Y Brothers or something like that. I picked it off a list and he picked up all the ingredients. It's definitely hot water because it's condensing on the lens. See if you can spot the 3D printed clamp-on device on this copper sparging mechanism. It positions that ring with a lot of holes in it at the right spot just above the grains. And all of his fittings have these little red plastic 3D printed covers on them. So nice. All right, that's all set up. Now we got hot water coming from the hot liquor tank, sifting through the grains at these temperatures. I think there's a pump down there in the corner that's pumping everything from the hot liquor tank back up to here. All right, that's been going on for a while now. What's next? So we got 2 burners going. We're transferring it to the boil kettle. So the boil kettle is at 200 degrees right now. $204 now. There's the pump in the lower right corner. Burner going on the boil kettle. All right, we're working on our boil. That's a nice looking boil. Not a lot of foam. 212.6, that is boiling temperature. Condensation on the lens. Boiling the wort. Looks like we've been adding some hops. This ended up being a really good beer. I've already tasted the beer. Figured I had to taste the beer before I made the video. Pretty burners, making the metal red hot. Continuing a vigorous boil. It's a nice blue flame. He's got plenty of ventilation in this garage, in this brewing space. All the burners are natural gas. 204. We're dropping the temperature and adding a few hops. We brewed 10 gallons of beer, full grain brewing. It took about 8 hours. It was a good summer day. We are now cooling down the boiled wort to a point where the yeast can be added. Tim has this down to an absolute routine of how many blocks of ice it takes to cool down. Five or 10 gallons of boiled material. So here he's putting them in the fermentation, and he's putting a little oxygen in. The yeast batch is sitting right there next to it. It hasn't gone in yet, or I think he has put it in yet. Oh, here we are. This is a few weeks later. This is a corny keg with a CO2 bottle in my fridge. That's the sound of fresh beer. Looks good. It'll settle out here in a few days. Smokeless Chimney. Warm homes and clean air for everyone. www.smokelesschimney.com